in Zimbabwe by far remains a ZANU-PF celebration. It has never graduated to be a national celebration because how can you celebrate heroes when what they went to fight for during the liberation struggle is not realized? People went to fight for the right to vote for their preferred leaders. But along the line, all this was sold out by ZANU-PF demagogues. And also, today, Mnangagwa tried so hard to give an impression that there was unity between him and retired General Chiwenga. But again, it was clear that he indicates left whilst going right, especially with his claim of unity within ZANU-PF. And I'll be taking you through quite a lot of details why, even though to actually a mere person on the street, ZANU-PF may appear as a united party, but to people who look with a closer eye at ZANU-PF activities, especially how Chiwenga and Emmerson Mnangagwa interact, one will see that they are serious loopholes that depict that these two gentlemen are not at all times in a good space. Zimbabwe is at crossroads, and it is evident for especially sensitive Zimbabweans to see this. It's written all over the wall. I'll start firstly with the crowd that came. We'll look at the crowd that came. We'll also look at the speech that was given by Emmerson Mnangagwa, and also the interactions. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Unpacking Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So today, it was the Heroes' Day celebration, and I imagine what it meant to retired General Chiwenga going to the Heroes' Day, noticing that from 2017 up to date, how many of his closest allies are lying in that particular place. And I think what should have been going in his mind is that these comrades could not have been in that place, especially if they made the right choice in 2017. So it was, he appears really disturbed facially numerous times when you looked at him. He deserved to be in that place, definitely to attend. Some may say, no. And Mnangagwa, by the way, he's fighting so hard to give an impression that they are united. But he tries to fight so hard physically, but in terms of words, he is showing that these two are not together. So first, let's look at the people who came. The kind of mobilization to, as I say, it's a ZANU-PF event, and it reflected. It was not a Zimbabwean celebration event that is celebrated by Zimbabweans across party lines. Many Zimbabweans did not celebrate. If it was really a celebration for the Zimbabweans, you could have seen this trending massively on social media. But if you look at the discussions that are on social media, it's about the national problem, the national question. People are worried about the direction the country is taking rather than focusing on celebrating, which shows that there is absolutely nothing to celebrate as pertinent political issues are not dealt with. Now, there were Mapo stories, they came in their regalia. There were, all the parallel structures of Emmerson Mnangagwa that we have seen them embracing the 2030 term extension, as well as also embracing CAP 3, which eventually became CAA 3. But before I could go further, the also very important question is whether these people understood what they were supporting and understood where they are taking Zimbabwe to. So also, that shows that even though Mnangagwa may have been smiling at Chiwenga, trying to show that they are together, they are united, like this picture, but it's all fake. And it's evident for people to see that it is fake. And also, it was really disheartening. No matter ZANU-PF consists of very, very evil people, and also some of the retired military generals lying at the National Heroes Acre, as much as they died a gruesome death, but some may see that as nemesis. Why do I say so? Because in 2017, 2018, they were part and parcel of the group that decided that military should go in the streets of Harare and kill people. And everything that you do in this world, no matter how powerful you may be, remember there is God who is more powerful than you. When he actually claps back, definitely it is seen, and the weight of his clap, cannot be averted. So it was really, really, to me, very, very painful to see the number of widows who came there, most of them who do not deserve to be widows. And I'm sure a lot of them, they were even asking themselves these very pertinent questions. And they are still asking themselves these very pertinent questions, including their children. What really possibly caused the death of our loved ones, our fathers? It is men who have been dying going to the National Heroes Acre. And these are men in uniform, and not just any other uniform, but in military gear. Some of them who participated maybe during the liberation struggle, though, most of the credentials of ZANU-PF people are controversial, are very controversial. We are told that Mnangagwa was in the struggle by his faction, but the other factions say he was not. So, some of them, we look at their ages and you will try to say, okay, when was the height of the liberation struggle? And you look at their ages, you can tell that no, we are being lied to and taken for a ride. Now, also the other thing that demonstrated divisions in ZANU-PF is the speech of Mnangagwa. Listen to what he said, according to what has been written by Nick Mangwana, the staunch ally of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. He says, His Excellency, President Mnangagwa National Heroes Day Address. Number one, he talked of commendation of patriotism and honor accorded to heroes under the theme, Lest we forget what? A reminder of sacrifices made by our heroes, many unrecorded, yet their blood, hopes, and dreams live on. Okay, these are the speech that people make, but when you are dead, you are dead. There is no impact that you can make. Their blood, whatever. It's something that is trying to sanitize the death. But when you have died, it has ended about you in this world. There is absolutely nothing that you can do beyond death. They may remain speaking, names will remain, and what people have done, but when your time is up, that's it. There is no, it says, theme, lest we forget, as a clarion call for unity and remembrance. So you see, keeps on underscoring about unity and remembrance. We must unite and remember. I don't know, remember what? Remember that you eliminated the people who put you in power. I don't know what exactly he was asking, but the mere fact that he keeps on speaking about patriotism and also calling on ZANU-PF to unite. You can't speak of patriotism if it does exist. And patriotism, by the way, is not something that should be forced. It's something that should come out of the free will of the people. It's a matter of conscience. Someone should just be patriotic without even being for. And also, according to Mnangagwa, the way he defines patriotism, that is not patriotism. Patriotism is not supporting CAA 3. That is number one, because it is not in the interest of the people of Zimbabwe. And also patriotism is not supporting Emmerson Mnangagwa. Why? Because he has proven beyond reasonable doubt for the past 46 years. Why I say for the past 46 years, don't ever think that Emmerson Mnangagwa began governing in 2017 after the coup. He has always been there. He has been actually being changed to various ministries. Let's check his track record. What has he done for the country? Absolutely nothing. It has been a waste of time. Someone born in 1980 today being 46 years old. What can that person say about the achievements of this country? There is absolutely nothing. The youth keeps on losing hope. So he continues to say, Second Republic committed to reject divisions and safeguard peace. You know, that language, Second Republic, committed to reject division and safeguard peace. What kind of peace does he understand, this man, the peace? To him, peace is for people not to protest. To him, peace is for people not to express themselves, whilst peace goes beyond that. People may be quiet, Zimbabweans may be silenced, but that does not mean that they are encountering peace. Peace has to be inner peace. Zimbabweans should, and inner peace translates to healthy Zimbabweans. At the moment, Zimbabweans are not healthy. As we speak, these are the most troubled people in the world. These are the most stressed people in the world. If a Zimbabweans who are sick, to them, it's a death sentence. Zimbabweans today who have degrees, they don't have employment, they don't have even the capital to start their business. And even if they have the capital, the economic environment as well as the climate does not allow these Zimbabweans to do so. So there is no peace definitely in that kind of a country. And for someone to say we must reject division and safeguard peace, which peace to safeguard? When people are sleeping hungry. When young, I was very, very hurt, and when I saw the body, of course, parading the video of a dead man is not a good thing. So people have lost the values of Ubuntu, and seeing someone who had, body-wise, he looked healthy, but dying in the streets like that because of drugs. And I know that people don't take drugs because they need them. People take drugs because of the levels of stress in Zimbabwe. Zimbabweans are highly stressed. Who is stressing Zimbabwe? It is this government that is not performing. It is this government that only caters for its interest rather than the interest of the people of Zimbabwe. There is absolutely nothing that you can do today in Zimbabwe of Emmerson Mnangagwa and sleep peacefully, even to those who are supporting him, to those who are appearing patriotic. How can you support a party that someone invests thousands of US dollars, build a very nice house, and then they just make a decision, a court decision, and then they destroy that house? You are told that land that you built in, you bought it, of course, but you bought it from a land baron of ZANU-PF. And the government just decided to destroy such beautiful structures that Zimbabweans work hard to build, and you watch your sweat being destroyed just like that. And you expect you can claim that you reject divisions, you safeguard peace. What kind of peace are you safeguarding when people are subjected to such conditions? So there is absolutely no peace. And also, when he speaks of divisions, it's ZANU-PF divisions that he's talking about, that he's worried about. Zimbabwe has always been divided between ZANU-PF and opposition, but now it's worse under Emmerson Mnangagwa because it is ZANU-PF against ZANU-PF. There is serious divisions. Chiwenga has never accepted CAA 3. Equally so, the retired military generals have indicated that they are going to fight this. Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa continues to actually go after those who are against him achieving that CAA 3, because they see he is slowly but surely moving towards building a monarchy. That is not sustainable. That cannot be tolerated and be appreciated by the people of Zimbabwe. So you can hear the speech. He's trying to give an impression that he is doing something. But looking at the faces listening to Mnangagwa, you could tell that these faces had no hope at all on Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. The man is the face of failure. The man is the face of retrogression. Nothing more or nothing less than that. If there is development, everyone should feel it. For example, during the government of national unity, you could not actually second guess that Tendai Biti was doing something as a Minister of Finance. We got to saw foreign currency circulating in the streets of Zimbabwe, the shops of Zimbabwe being full, Zimbabweans beginning to work, industries starting to work. We began to see hope during the era of the government of national unity. Compared to what is happening at the moment, you hear Professor Mthuli Ncube speaking about economic growth, but Zimbabweans are dying of drugs because they don't have employment. Stresses is leading them to drugs, dying a very, very painful death. We are speaking at the moment. They came in numbers from South Africa, but I can attest to you that half of those people who came back, most of them, they have gone back. Some they are planning to really go back because there is no hope. It is not sustainable in living and residing in Zimbabwe. I've seen ZANU-PF have bought certain individuals who are trying to say, we speak this truth. We are decampaigning Zimbabwe. No, we are not decampaigning Zimbabwe. You know, you are not doing yourself justice if you portray Zimbabwe as a better country when it's not even a better country. But you are doing Zimbabwe justice when you reveal the truth. Then, if the truth is known and accepted, then that nation is able to deal with the reality. If we live in denial as it is in Zimbabwe, it shows that the country is not going anywhere, but it is going deeper and deeper into troubles. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe so that when I come through, you become the very first one to watch us. You can also financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Take note also, it's a matter of hours. Tomorrow at 800 hours, the EP album of yours truly, Unpacking movie, would be out on all digital platforms. I'm speaking about the audio album consisting of 3 tracks. It's called an EP album. It will be out entitled Guzodlula. It can be bought on all digital platforms, and also the first video would be watched at 800 hours in the morning. That is, we're just counting down. We are left with few hours. Last time I checked, it was 9 hours left. The video would be coming live, and the album can be bought on all digital platforms. You know, we are moving with technology these days. Thank you very much. I'm counting on you for the support. Make sure you watch it without fail, and make sure you share it with others. You will never be the same after watching and listening to that album. Is saying out. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast.